Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, that is the R in the RK Stumblingbear, and I'm a reader and a writer. And I'm back to share my Q4 2025 priority releases, but I am going to recap how I've been doing for the first 3 quarters. So if you don't want to know how I'm doing, I will chapter it and you can just jump to Q4 to find out what are the 6 books that I'm interested in picking up. Starting in Q1, I successfully read and gave a 5-star to Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. I successfully read and gave 4 stars to The Way Up Is Death by Dan Hanks. For February, I still have not yet read The Crimson Road by A.G. Slater. For Shroud, I started it in July, but I did not finish it. I haven't actually DNF'd it. I've just put it down because I was reading some other things, wasn't in the mood, and I'm going to pick it back up again because I do find Tchaikovsky's writing style compelling, and this is interesting. That wasn't the reason I put it down. Just had some other books that I was considering my priority at the time. For March, I successfully read The River Has Roots, gave it 4 stars, and I successfully read Murder by Memory by Olivia Waite, gave it 5 stars, and then went out and bought my own copy. For April, I successfully read A Drop of Corruption by Robert Jackson Bennett, gave it 5 stars, but I did not read The Cold Eternity by S.A. Barnes. For May, I have not been successful for reading Angie Kills the King by Evan Lakem, nor have I read The Hamaton Season by Tochi Onyebuchi. For June, I have not yet read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, nor have I read Monsters and Mainframes by Barbara Truelove. I definitely have gaps that I need to work on here. For July, I was successful in reading Infinite Archive by Mur Lafferty. I gave it 4 stars. And I have read The Enchanted Greenhouse, and I gave it 5 stars. For August, I have not yet read the legendary Fry Bread Deriven by various authors, but I did buy my own copy, so I anticipate getting to this soon. In August, I have also not yet read Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Side note, my Buddy Reads group has actually selected this as one of the Buddy Reads for next year, and I haven't decided if I'm going to wait and read it with them or if I'm going to try to read it this year because it is one of my priority reads. And then for September, I have not read The Summer War by Naomi Novik, nor have I read Fate's Bane by C.L. Clark, but my library has not notified me that either of them are available yet, so I'm still waiting. So that takes us into my Q4 priority releases. In October, the 2 books that I'm most looking forward to are first, Queen Demon by Martha Wells. This is the sequel to Witch King by Martha Wells, which I loved last year, gave 5 stars. And Queen Demon is one of the few that I have actually pre-ordered. And then the other one that I'm looking forward to picking up is Mouthful of Dust by Nevo. It is next in the Singing Hills cycle, and I'm caught up finally, so I'm wanting to stay caught up because I do enjoy this novella series. So November, my 2 priorities are going to be Bread Knives and Brigands, but oh no, I said that wrong. It's going to be Brigands and Bread Knives by Travis Baldree. This is number 3 in his fun, cozy fantasy series. And then I am picking up the sequel to this, which is going to be The Strength of the Few by James Islington. It's another one of my pre-orders. And then we come into December, and I will be honest that for most of this year, I did not know what I was picking up for December because I didn't have anything marked. And one of the things I do is with the Hugos, I get the list of attendees and I go through and find who all the authors are and then add, usually I add like the 5 most recent works that they have written on to my Goodreads to be read list. And that's how I find a lot of new authors that I've never tried before. And so that's how I got these. So I finally have 2 books for December, and I think they're actually my only ones marked to come out in December, so that makes life easy. The first one is called We Will Rise Again, and if I remember right, it's an anthology or a book of essays, one of the two. And the second one is An Arcane Inheritance by Kamala Cole. And that will be my last quarter of priority reads. Are any of these books that you're looking forward to? If so, I would love to know. Thank you, and have a great day.